So I thought I would finish from yesterday. I inadvertently switched hands and touched the volume and it shut my video off. So let's take off where we left off. I have to turn my lamp on. It's not even 6 in the morning. It's probably 6. Well, you can see out. This is a lake community. These people will come in from Harlan area. This guy over here is from Jefferson and his wife. These are pretty much second homes. There's my cat. She wanted out. There she goes. They don't get in. Everybody loves my cat. My cat, that mama, she thinks, oh, my friends are here. She thinks she lives next door half the time. So this is my gift from my sister, Cupid Awake and Cupid Asleep. I've had the blue boy probably 30 years because my daughter's 39 and I know I had it when she was a baby. That Cupid Awake and that Cupid Awake I got in an antique shop. My neighbor that thrifts with me got me the Songbird Girl. This is a gift from my Margaret, my antique client. She had an antique store. She gifts me all the time. These are the light bulbs that are rechargeable. So when we ran out of power, oh, that one's off. I didn't turn that one on. The remote control. This Woody was my son's. My son's 30 and he didn't want him anymore. And I'm like, why don't you want your Woody? So Woody lives up there on an antique or vintage rocking horse. And this whole shelf I just switched out last week in red, white, and blue. There's my 3 other thermoses. And red, white, and blue books. Frank Coleman 1973 pottery, Francoma pottery mug. Spiro Agnew, Richard Nixon. It says 1973 on it. Campaign mug. I don't know what it is. This hung over the Capitol of Harrisburg on the day my son got married. Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. He married a gal from Pennsylvania. She came out to Iowa. She's a veterinarian. She graduated from the university there and came out to Iowa to a job thing. I don't know what you call it. She was out here for 3 weeks. Anyway, she got a job with his company and they met, and she's one of their veterinarians. She's a veterinary director, actually, over 200 sites. She goes to Jamaica and different places and does speaking. She flies in their corporate jet. But anyway, that hung over their Capitol the day they got married, and it came with a certification. My Donald Trump wooden wine stopper. That was a gift from the little dog. My friend that has the little dog. I stayed at her house when they went to Arizona. She went to the wedding of Waylon Jennings' ex-wife. Well, she's not an ex-wife. It's his widow. She married a guy from Iowa. That was my friend's boyfriend. They were childhood friends. And she brought me that back. And it's in a ruby bud vase, old books, red, white, and blue, old porch post. Of course, I love industrial, you can tell. It's a good theme through my house. The library books from my talk, I brought them home 2 days ago, and I don't know where to put them. Some you'll recognize. This was Crafty Cats. It was her autumn one, 1910, I think. 1918. I don't remember what she called that kit. It's a beautiful kit, but that's one of the girls from it. I don't even know what that journal is. This is Joey Cardmaker's Marie Antoinette kit. That's Joey Cardmaker's kit. I think some of them are just eclectic. I think this is Crafty. I don't know whose these are. Gosh. These are just all sorts of people's. This was a gift from Amy, the Crafty Cat, and then I added a dangle. But that was at the library on display. And swing around here. Speaking of things, somebody made a comment, I do things with out of the ordinary stuff. This is a fishing lure thing, or where you hang your fish. I don't know what you call it. Anyway, there's my daddy. I just hung some pictures, random people that I don't know. These are prints from Etsy. My son bought 30 vintage botanicals, and then he sent the file to a photo lab out east. I did this shiplapping and put the board up. But and then they came, they're beautiful, they're photo grade. So that's a really neat idea to do with your Etsy digitals. And now we get to my thrifted stuff. This is this week, 2 weeks ago, all right here, except for this. This is full of more cards, more vintage cards, old aprons. This is from my gal that my buddy, my bestie. Some more old vintage stuff. I've got that up on my ceiling. I made my son put in metal industrial. He came and did the wiring for me and moved it out. And I said, I want it to look industrial. I'm not going to tell him, but this is crooked. I'll fix it someday. This is the brackets I got on Amazon. But this shelf warped. I'm going to go today. I just reminded myself right now. I'm going to go to David Lumberyard and get a new board. And hopefully I still have this stain. So anyway, these are creamers and sugars, flower frog, lead crystal vase. And I know the industrial doesn't match this, but that's okay. This is an old one of the fourth wheel. The others are out in the porch and one's in the garage. I've got it attached to hold my shelf up as an extra. These are my teapots, some of them. That doesn't go. I don't like that there. We'll get rid of that. Move that over. Teapots, creamer. I don't have the sugar bowl to that, but I got that at a garage sale that 2 weeks ago. She had a quarter on it. Where's it at? I gave her $1. It's cracked. When I was paying for it, I realized it had a crack right there. But I don't care. I gave her $1. She was so cute. She's leaving. Her husband died in October, and she's trying to get rid of stuff so she can go to an assisted living. And my friend Lisa got a whole bunch of stuff from her. I got this week. Isn't that beautiful? And these are cat prints. My cat came in. It had been raining, and she walked across this. I just got these 2 weeks ago. I got these 2 weeks ago. These are Majolica from Portugal. I just got this week. So yeah, okay, let's go to the bathroom. Speaking of things that are out of the ordinary, this is my old lumberyard apron. It was on a table at a garage sale, and it was an old man having a yard sale. He had sawhorses up with plywood on it, and he had just had all kinds of old just junk. And he gave it to me. So this is from my friend. No, I bought this. This is old. I was going to say Lisa gave it to me. Lisa did give me this. She brought me that from Blair from Goodwill. These are a gift from Margaret for Valentine's Day, these old Avons. This I found thrifting. This ladder is from Wayfair. I think they were $44 a piece. And makes great storage. I bought 2 of them. And this is obviously old. This was, I flipped it upside down and turned it into a shelf, but the top of it would have originally sat on the dresser. And then the mirror would have swiveled up above it. But not in my world. So, and this, more of those floating shelves, those industrial things. I don't know how many came in the pack. I think like a dozen. I just turned a wire basket sideways and put toilet paper in it. This is from Hobby Lobby. I think I got it in the 90% row for $1 many years ago. So yeah, I have a busy little bathroom. And this is my granny core bedroom. It's not done. I don't have any nightstands. I don't have the closet doors on yet. I'm hanging bypass barn doors is what's getting put up, but they're not done because I'm using vintage doors. I obviously don't have enough pictures on that wall to suit me. This wall will be wallpapered. All those boards will come off. I don't even have the light switch plates on there. I got the shiplapping done and put pictures up immediately. The headboard I got for $10 thrifting. This is a gift from my client Margaret, my friend. She knew what I was doing, and she said, I think I have an old chenille bedspread. When you come back next time, I'll have it waiting for you. And there it is. That mirror needs to go up somewhere, I don't know, but that's from a man in the nursing home and his wife. When they died, the family gave it to me, and I've dearly loved them. So yeah, this has to get wallpapered yet. Those vintage plates, I'm going to leave the plates and the pictures just like that, but all that has to be torn off because I had a new window put in. And this is how, well, the window was put in when I bought the place, but that's how they boarded up the other windows. And then there's new siding, but it just looks like crap and I hate it. So it's all got to come down. But in my time, not anybody else's. I'm on to other things. This is my cabinet from my kitchen, and I had no place to go with it. And it's completely full. I kid you not. Full of glassware. Old glassware. And things I've picked up. Purses. I can't even. It's just full. Come on. Old plates and beautiful bowls. I love it. I love it all. I love it all. I told my kids, I'm telling you, don't throw anything away. Make sure you investigate. These are beautiful old pieces of jewelry. Cups and saucers. I actually even have tubs out in the, these are, you know what those are? Those are Kodak things, but they're of me when I was a little kid. I have a tub of dishes in the garage that's all Japanese. These shears are vintage. They are a gift from my friend Margaret. She brought them down from her attic. And obviously I like gold and mirrors. Antique ones. Here's another one right here. So, yeah. So I only have a 2-bedroom, 1 bath. So this is the room that I told you my daughter-in-law came and said, what do you want to have, a funeral? But I love it. It's the guest room. It's where my son stays and anybody that comes. And I just did this just this summer, just in the last month. The bed just came in 2 weeks ago. And the headboard I bought, it started with the headboard. I bought it for $10, and it was brand new. It had the label on the back. And the frame was brand new. So I got that at the charity shop, you would call it. And so I bought the headboard and the frame, brought those home and leaned them against the wall. Then I started painting. And the table over there was $5 at a garage sale Memorial Weekend. The lamp is just from Dollar General. It's industrial. That little table was from the dumpster, literally, at the estate sale when we went dumpster diving. And it had a mirror on the back. And I took the mirror off. Well, the mirror got broken from the day at the sale. They put it in a dumpster, and we were like, oh my God, there's that hall tree. I almost bought it. It was $40 the first day, and the next day it was $20. And I passed it up, and then there it was in the dumpster. But I painted the top of it and the drawer black and changed out the handle. And the tray I made, the journal. Obviously, I made the journal. This is vintage. Candle holder. Anyway, this is my black room, my funeral room. Okay, I'm back in my craft room. It is 6:32 a.m. and I want to work on this this journal. I started a little bit yesterday, and I thought, no, I'm going to wait and do a new video. So I'm going to upload this part 2. Got my coffee. And part two, done. That's the end of my tour.